All right, so your cleaning crew is your absolute number one asset when it comes to Airbnbs. In this episode, I'm gonna be talking about how much should I charge for a cleaning fee on Airbnb. All right, so first I'm gonna talk about all the things that my cleaning crew does for me on a daily basis with my Airbnb. Then I'm gonna talk about the amount of money that I pay them on each cleaning. And by the end of this episode, you're gonna be glad to pay that cleaning fee. All right, so compensating your cleaning crew is absolutely essential. So you wanna make sure you're charging enough on the Airbnb site so that they're taken care of. So here's what my cleaning crew does when they get there. The first thing they do is they start the laundry immediately, and then they start the dishwasher immediately if it's not already done, because hopefully the dishwasher is done by the time they're leaving and they can put the dishes away, because we want everything reset for when our guests walk into that house. It smells good, it looks good, it's the most inviting environment possible. And they leave us a 5-star review at the end of their stay, because ultimately we want to stay Superhost and become that. Another thing that's wonderful when they walk in is to have some type of like Frank Sinatra playing, or some type of inviting music and inviting smell, and they see fresh flowers and maybe a bottle of sparkling wine. So my cleaning crew takes care of all these things, and they make sure all these things are put out each time. So not only are they just cleaning, but they're also managing the property. They're making sure everything's reset, and they're making sure the fresh flowers are put out, that Frank Sinatra is playing when they leave, and the bottle of sparkling wine. So let's get into some of the steps that they take to make sure that they get paid accordingly to what they're doing. Ultimately, they are the eyes and the ears of my property. So if something gets broken on someone's stay, well, the cleaning crew is there right after the checkout, and they're resetting everything, and they notice the things that are broken, like the sink handles or the door handles or the stove that was just recently broken, and they call the repair company. So ultimately, they're kind of like your property manager at the same time, because if they're really coordinating with the actual property manager. They're letting the property manager know when something's broken, and then the property manager will call the maintenance company. But they really are your eyes and ears. Me as the owner, I'm not going to the Airbnb, and the property manager is not going to the Airbnb as often as the cleaning crew is. So really, they are your first line of defense of keeping your property 5-star review ready. So I already mentioned starting the laundry as soon as the cleaning crew walks in, but a lot of times, you know, if they've got to turn a property, if the checkout's at 11 and the next check-in is at 4 p.m., that's really only 5 hours. That is not enough time for one washer and one dryer to do, you know, loads of laundries for up to 8 or 9 beds, plus the towels, plus all the little comforters and the little extra sheets and blankets that we have if they have like a bunch of people over. So a lot of times my cleaning crew will either have to take the stuff to their house, or they'll take it to a laundromat. So they've got to have the extra compensation to be able to pay for that stuff too. Hey guys, comment below how much you actually pay your cleaning crew right now, so I can see where exactly we're at as well. All right, let's keep going. Now let's talk about the soap and the shampoo and the body wash and the lotion, all these little things we provide just as if you were going to an actual hotel to stay there. My cleaning crew also resets those and lets my property manager know when we're out of those so we can order more. Same thing with the K-cups and the coffee. We need to make sure that stuff is restocked. We don't give them a tremendous amount of that stuff, because a lot of that will walk away. So the cleaning crew will lock it in their storage closet, or they'll bring it with them in their vehicle. So sometimes with the quick turnovers, a lot of times we have someone checking in right at 4 p.m. and checking out right at 11. We need to have 2 sets of comforters, 2 sets of sheets, 2 sets of pillowcases, 2 sets of towels, all these things, because there's no way your cleaning crew is going to be able to wash all that stuff immediately. So you're thinking, okay, I clicked on this video to see how much I should pay my cleaning crew. I want to make sure I answer that question right now. We pay $200 every time the cleaning crew comes. So every time we have a guest, that fee is transferred on to them, and they pay $200, whether they stay 1 night or 45 nights. It's the same $200 price. And the more times the cleaning crew comes in, you know, the easier it is for them to clean, but they have their checklist. You know, everything has a checklist. They have to make sure the front porch is sprayed off once a week. The back porch is completely returned on every single visit, because we bring the sand from the beach comes in, and all these little things have to be done. So you want to make sure you're paying your cleaning crew accordingly, and making sure that, like, you're not giving them the lowest rate and you're not giving them too high, but somewhere just in the middle where they're really comfortable and happy that they're cleaning your unit. So I mentioned property manager. So my property manager, a lot of times what she does is she makes sure she answers all the communication with the guest. She's just there to basically be the communicator. A lot of times she'll communicate with contractors, like repairs, like the other day we had to have the sprinklers repair, and then we had a leak in the sink, and that the plumber had to come out, all these little things. And I pay my property manager 10% of gross for that property coming in. And a lot of times that's usually a pretty good number, so she's paid very well, but we want to encourage our help to also earn more as we earn more as the homeowner. So definitely another thing is we pay our property manager 10%. Now I've heard of people paying up to 20% as well, depending on what they do, I'm not sure, but we're very happy at the 10% rate and it's working very well for us. All right, if this video helped you at all, check out my other video, how much money can you make off Airbnb?